So many great places to visit in Arizona, and obviously the Grand Canyon is one of them. Major League Baseball, the Diamondbacks getting ready for the next to last game inside the clubhouse here at Chase Field, as the Diamondbacks playing game number 161 here tonight. They take on the Colorado Rockies. Hello again, everybody. Greg Schulte along with Luis Gonzalez. Well, you just saw Aaron Hill getting ready for the ball game. He's been ready all season for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's had just a tremendous year, Gonzo, and he's among the Major League second basemen. Well, he ranks only second to really Robinson Cano of the Yankees.
Yeah, when you think about everything that he's done this year, you're looking at the numbers. Aaron Hill is the best National League second baseman, probably the best number 2 second baseman in all the league. Robinson Cano first in all the categories. Aaron Hill right there, and then, of course, Brandon Phillips and Ian Kinsler.
And as August rolled into September, Aaron Hill's bat got even hotter. He had a tremendous month of September. We're now rolling into October.
Well, you always count on those veteran players, and he has not disappointed. He's elevated his game so much that he has pretty much put himself as the most valuable player on this team.
324, 5 homers, 20 runs batted in the month of September. If you compare Aaron's numbers before the All-Star break, after the All-Star break, they've gotten better as the season's gone along.
Yeah, he seemed to be getting stronger in September. 42 RBIs after the All-Star break. That's incredible. Run scores, he's picked that up. All his numbers just seem to get better as the season went along.
So Aaron Hill's had just a tremendous season for the Diamondbacks. He's trying to finish strong. Another guy who's trying to finish strong, his last start tonight. When we come back, Jody Jackson will sit down and visit with Patrick Corbin, the young left-hander. He'll take the ball against the Rockies in the next to last game of 2012. The nation's largest 4G network, AT&T, rethink possible.
And welcome back, Chase Field. Diamondbacks baseball exclusively here on Fox Sports Arizona. It is game number 1 61, the second to last game here at home for the Diamondbacks. They'll take on the Colorado Rockies. Jody Jackson with you on the field, and tonight's starter, well, it is his first season in the major leagues. He's had 21 appearances for the Diamondbacks this year, 16 starts. His name is Patrick Corbin, and he's looking to finish strong. He's had a rough patch in the past month and a half or so. In fact, in his last 2 starts, he's only gone 3 innings. But I asked Patrick, at 22 years of age, what has he learned about being up here in the major leagues this season?
It was awesome. First experience up here in the big leagues. It was everything I expected and hoped. Just to come up here and show that you can compete against these guys was a good thing. And I mean, you're going to have ups and downs, and just how you rebound is what it is to do to stay up here and have a good career up here.
What's the thing that stands out the most? Is there a moment that stands out above the others?
I just think every single game up here just seems magnified a lot better, and just makes you get up for it and want to go out there and compete and play for the guys on this team and go out there and just try your best.
How important is it for you to finish strong here with the 1 start you have left?
Awesome. I mean, I just want to end on a good note, just cap this year off and go out there and just compete and just a big thing now at this point of the year, just to be healthy and just end the year healthy and just look forward to next year and coming in strong and make a run for it next year.
Well, Patrick Corbin looking to finish strong, no question about it. He told me one of the highlights of his season was, of course, the win, his first major league win in Miami against the Marlins back in May. So he'd like to make his final start of the season, his 17th start this season, a good one. Here he is as he gets ready to take on the Colorado Rockies.
In 2012, behind Patrick Corbin, trying to win his 7th of the year. They'll be facing a Rockies ball club that looks like this. Their lineup tonight: Rutledge, Colvin, Pacheco, Rosario, their cleanup hitter. And it's Brown, LeMahieu, Blackman, Herrera, and Chassis. Jim Tracy sees his ball club lose 97 games this year. Won last night, though. And the Rockies will not lose 100. That was their goal. They already have had their worst season in franchise history with the 97 losses. Arizona Ford starter Gonzo is Patrick Corbin, 6-8 on the year.
Yeah, his last outing had a rough start. He only pitched 3 innings. I like this guy. I think he's going to have a great game today. He's focused and ready to go.
And so are we, with the roof and panels open here. Open the roof. It was 100 degrees outdoors. Very comfortable 74 degrees that the fans are enjoying. And Josh Rutledge will stand into the batter's box and lead things off here. And a strike and we're underway. Gary Meals is our home plate umpire tonight. Rutledge fouls it back to the screen. Very quickly it's 0-2, and Parra's shifted way over toward right center, Gonzo.
Yeah, he really is. He's playing over. Expecting, he just threw a fastball 94, and Rutledge was way behind it.
High 1-2. Had a talk with Wade Miley before the ball game. Just kind of took a look back at 2012, and he wanted to go last night. He did not want to come out of that ball game, and he didn't care about win, loss, whatever. He just wanted to finish what he started. He ended up 16-11. Still a very much a viable candidate for National League Rookie of the Year. Now he's watching his fellow teammate Patrick Corbin go to work here tonight. And the 2-2 to Rutledge. He struck him out swinging to start the night. I think we saw it last night with both Miley and Pomerantz, and Corbin's coming out here. Last game of the year, they're humming that baseball.
Yeah, they're reaching back and giving everything they got. They know that they don't have to go any further past today, so he's going back there and throwing 94 miles an hour. Just blew it right by Rutledge.
Tyler Colvin, who was all over the place last night, started the ball game in center field, and he moved to right field, went back to center field. He's in center tonight. Lefty on lefty, and he's got a hit. Upton's going to be quick to it. Let's see if Colvin challenges him. Yeah, here comes the throw. We got to play. Off the line, he's safe with a double. Well, he made his mind up right out of the batter's box. He was going to try for two.
Yeah, he really did. And Colvin's been jumping on that first pitch. He knew lefty-lefty situation. He tried to guess on a fastball. He got it, and he knew right out of the box. He's been swinging a good bat here the last couple days.
He's had a good season for him. The first year, he over 290. 18 home runs, 72 runs batted in. So he's in scoring position now for the two right-handed hitters, Pacheco and then Rosario. If I told you, Luis Gonzalez, that with 2 games remaining in the season, the Diamondbacks are 80-80, would that surprise you, being at 500?
Not the way it's been all season long. I mean, you know, just a disappointing season for the guys in the clubhouse. They knew coming into it they were on top of the National League West. Somebody had to try to knock them off, and it just didn't come out the way they had planned it coming out of spring training.
Average has been the key word, I think, this year. 500 pretty much all season long. 2-0 the count here on Pacheco.
But with that being said, we've found a lot of silver linings to it too. You know, Aaron Hill, our second baseman. You know, Kubel came out, had a great year. Parra filled in the role, you know, playing all over. We've got a new third baseman, Johnson. Goldie had a fantastic season.
And there's a lot to look forward to. There's a fly ball to right. Not deep enough to advance Colvin, I don't believe. Upton makes the catch. Colvin stays at second. And that's out number 2 on the inning. Let's take a look at that Diamondback defense. Kind of showed it up high. Let's take a close look. Kubel, Parra, and Upton in the outfield. Johnson at third. McDonald at short. Hill at second. Goldie over at first. Now Montero catching Corbin. There's Kubel. Parra in center tonight.
Getting a rare start in center, huh?
Well, here's a guy I'm careful with right here. Coming to the plate, Rosario.
There's no doubt. I don't think he's going to see anything good to hit. Miggy's probably going to set up way off the play here.
Hit his 28th here last night.
Well, although that pitch was away, it was still up in the strike zone. A good enough pitch for Rosario to get his arms extended.
Most home runs, National League rookies since 2000. Pools, his rookie year in 01, then Braun, CY in 07, hit 32, and Rosario tied with Prince Fielder at 28. A lot of people forget about that first year for Chris Young, first full season.
Well, I think Miggy's got to get way off the plate. I think he's giving him too good a pitch to hit. Staying that close on there.
In the right, Upton's there. And that's it. Rockies get a one-out double. They leave him there. D-backs will look at Jhoulys Chacín in the bottom of the first, no score. Treat for you tonight. Sounds of the game. Diamondback third base coach Matt Williams is mic'd.
If I try to move you tonight, at least look at me so I don't look bad on television. Hey, when I move you tonight, I want you to look at me. I actually want you to look at me tonight. Let's go.
Well, you were his teammate for a lot of years, Gonzo, and you look at Matty, and he always has that straightforward, no nonsense, but he is a funny guy.
He is. He really is. When he loosens up like that, when he plays, once the bell rings and he's out there on the field, he was a very intense player. But in the clubhouse, one of the best to be around, and you definitely want to be on his side when you're playing.
We'll have some fun with Matty tonight. Jhoulys Chacín, the right-hander, only his 14th start. He's been injured most of the year. This guy can be tough, though. He's been tough on the Diamondbacks in the past.
Yeah, he's got a good sinking fastball. He's got a fastball, curveball, slider, change. So he's got a little bit of everything.
Parr first to test him tonight. Now look at a ball away. Parr's hitting .272. 57 runs scored. He's driven in 36. 30 extra base hits. Of course, his playing time is down considerably this year from what it was last year. But he's still got, and he's going to be up near 400 at-bats on the season, all is said and done. Got both Parr and Kubel in the ball game tonight. Diamondbacks 80-80, 40-39 here at home. Rockies 63-97, 28-51 on the road. The Diamondbacks lineup after Parr. It's going to be Hill, Upton, Montero in the cleanup spot. Goldschmidt, Kubel, Johnson, McDonald, and Corbin.
Gibby's been shuffling that 3, 4, 5, 6 around, hasn't he?
Yeah. He really did not come up with any kind of a set lineup all year. Hill has probably been in the 2 spot more often than not. Upton, over the first half, was in the 3 spot, then went to 5 for a while. He's back in the 3 spot. 4 has kind of shifted between Kubel, Montero, and Goldschmidt and Upton. He's putting a good at bat here on Chacin.
Yeah, and I think for the most part, most championship teams, they have steady lineups, but this year they couldn't find that right ingredients out there with the team, so they had to move guys around. I'm sure he's hoping next year he can find that right set lineup and just run those guys out there every day and get them an occasional day off.
Another foul back by Parra. Parra homered here last night, his first since June 19th. There was 189 at bats between home runs.
And not only did he homer, but he gave himself his own curtain call too.
That was fun. He strikes out swinging to start the night. It's a pretty good battle. 8 pitches, but Chacin wins it. Well, here's the guy we talked about in the open, Aaron Hill. Every time a Diamondback player hits a home run this season, Phone Homes donates $150 to the Central Arizona Mountain Rescue Association. Hill homered in the first inning last night. 25th on the year. And he hits this one to center, but that's going to be playable for Colvin. 2 outs.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hill hit it well, but he hit it to the big part of the ballpark.
Now with nobody on base, that'll bring up Upton.
See, for me, Hill swing at the first pitch there. I usually, nobody on your first time up, take the first pitch. You're going to get 2 or 3 more ABs before the end of the night. You want to see some pitches. And hopefully you'll see him later in the game with runners on.
You think they're swinging early tonight, waiting for tomorrow night?
Well, I know about tomorrow, last day of the season.
Ball 1-1-0. And Kennedy will be on the mound for the Diamondbacks tomorrow night. He'll be trying to win his 16th, follow up his 21-win season with a 16-win campaign. And that would be a strong finish for Kennedy, who had some difficulties early on. Really never found any consistency, but his last half dozen or so starts have been pretty good. Three and on Upton. Well, he's swinging, right? 3-0. First inning.
I would think so.
That is, if it's one that he likes. Nope, didn't have to. He takes a walk. Let's take a look at that Rockies defense behind Chacin tonight. Blackman, Colvin, and Brown in the outfield, left to right. Pacheco's at first, Rutledge at second, Herrera at short, LeMahieu at third tonight. Rosario catching Chacin. Rosario has had difficulty behind the plate. And the Diamondbacks, even though they've had a poor year in the stolen base department as far as percentage, I think they could probably pick their spots against this guy.
Yeah, I would think so. And I think now, especially with 2 outs and Miggy at the plate, you got to try to push the envelope here, try to get Jay up in the scoring position. You would think. It's not necessarily what always happens, though.
Montero's average has dropped just a point below 290 at 289. He'd like to finish above 290. And he'd like to get to 90 runs batted in. He's at 88. And he takes a strike on the inside corner. Montero needs 1 hit to tie his career high at 139 last year. He's sitting at 138. You think, boy, the year he's had, shouldn't he surpass that? He's drawn a lot more walks this year. He's got 73 walks in 2012. That's why his on-base percentage is up around 400. He's been more selective taking the walks when they've been giving them to him. That's why their batting average has stayed up there also.
Yeah, and not only that, I think this year he's emerged as the true leader of this ball club. The vocal leader.
A ball and a strike. And back to the mound. Cut by Chassin. Soft liner. That'll end it. When we come back, we'll hear more Matt Williams. He's Mike tonight.
So tomorrow, I know you're going to pitch well, but you got to try to hit a homer. You know?
I got Francis.
I know, but he's going to throw you the little fade fastball, and you need to sit back on it, get the head out there, and wrap around the foul pole. Yeah, well, you got to jump up on the dish a little bit.
All right, summer on upcoming pitching matchup tomorrow night. Well, you know who's pitching for the Diamondbacks. You just saw him getting a hitting advice from Matt Williams, Ian Kennedy, and Jeff Francis, whom Ian alluded to. He'll be on the mound, the left-hander for the Rockies. So if Ian homers tomorrow, we give Matty the credit, right?
There's no doubt. I think Matty will take the credit. Well, he just looked at 15 wins, and we said he had a down year. That's a pretty good year anyway, just to go out there and win 15 games.
Here's Andrew Brown to lead it off against Patrick Corbin. Corbin gave up a double in the first inning, left that man at second. Back up the middle center field, a base hit for Brown. There's a look right behind the plate.
Yeah, I love that vantage point for the fans. You get a different perspective of what the hitter has to look at when he's up there. Plus, they always get to check out the shoes the players have on.
This is DJ LeMahieu, who's playing third base tonight. This guy plays all over. Seen him play second, first, third.
Those are the valuable players on teams that are very, you know, the utility guys. Those are the ones that general managers are always looking for.
Seems like more and more youngsters are doing that in the minor leagues now, too.
I think it's just an easier way for them to get to the major leagues. And if you can find that one for two guys, especially if they're a switch hitter that can come up to the major leagues and play various positions. It gives you more flexibility to have more guys in the bullpen.
That's going to fall in center. Trapped, I believe, by Parr. Now gets away from him. And the runner going to third, and he'll make it in there. And that'll be a hit. And then they'll have to get Parr out there because that runner had stopped.
And not only that, but that was a great stop by CJ at third base, Chris Johnson, just to get to that ball.
Left fielder, number 8.
It was hit, and Parr kind of hesitated for a quick second, and then he tried to come up throwing. We got lucky that ball just stayed in front of him.
He actually made that pretty close. Like you said, nice play by Chris Johnson. But that's that arm apart. He is charged with an error. First and third Rockies, nobody out, and Charlie Blackmon the hitter. This guy was a thorn in the side of the Diamondbacks all night last night. Hits this one to first. Goldschmidt goes to second. Out. Back to first. Out there, a double play, but a run scores. Well, Goldie probably could have come to the plate early in the ball game, though. He thought they could turn to, and they did.
Well, I think he did the right thing here. He just went for the for sure double play. You got to think your team's going to score more than one run in the ball game, so they give up the run and take 2 outs in exchange.
Blackmon runs well, and he made that play close at first. That goes 3-6-3 on the put out. No run batted in, but Brown has scored to make it 1-0 Colorado. Yeah, this game ends up 1-0. We got a story. Jonathan Herrera, the switch hitting middle infielder, playing shortstop again tonight, is sitting on a 2-0 count. Two and one. Well, we'll keep you posted also on the playoff picture, which still is not completely settled in either league. You know who the American League teams are. You don't know some of the division. There's a liner, and that's fair. Into the left field corner by Herrera. Rubel plays a ricochet, and Herrera's got a 2-out double. That's 4 hits off Corbin here through 8 batters in the ballgame.
When as good as stuff I think Corbin has, he's just not able to pinpoint sometimes where he wants to throw it. He's got that big follow through. He leaves too many balls out over the middle of the plate for some of these pretty good right-handed hitters.
And now you got to be careful against this guy at the plate, Chacin. He's got 7 hits on the year and 3 runs batted in. He's hitting .318. He had a run batted in against the Diamondbacks last week in Denver. Ground ball to second. Hill gobbles it up. Throws him out. That's it. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Goldschmidt will lead it off. 1-0 Rockies.
Diamondbacks. Jody Jackson up here in a suite with some members of the Arizona Cardinals, the hottest team in the NFL right now. Over the last 13 games, they stand alone with a record of 11-2 and one of 3 undefeated teams in the NFL right now. Calais Campbell, Patrick Peterson, Darnell Dockett. Darnell, I'll ask you first, what's it been like just having the reception you've had from the fans here in the Valley, getting off to the hot start?
It's good. You know, saying there's a lot of momentum going right now. So our biggest thing is just trying to continue to keep it going so we can try to win some more games down the stretch.
You've played for 9 years. You only missed 1 game until last week, your second game that you missed. I know you want to get out there. I don't want me to put you on the spot here, but you think you're going to play Thursday?
We'll see. Big game time decision.
I've had a feeling I was going to get that one. Calais, actually both of you guys, the last time you played the Rams in November, it started this string of games where you've been undefeated at home in particular. You blocked the field goal. You took it back in overtime. Excited to go play the Rams on Thursday?
I can't wait. You know, it's a national televised game, so anytime you play on national TV, you want to play your best. So I'm super excited.
Finally, Patrick, you guys had the chance to get out there and throw the pitch. I saw you talking to Kirk Gibson. Did you prepare at all for that pitch?
Definitely wasn't prepared, but it's something I'm used to doing. So I'm a pretty good athlete, so had to warm up the arm and put it right down the pipe.
Give you any tips there? I saw you guys chatting about, I think, baseball, but I know he said he's going to watch you out there on the football field.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about football stuff. He was just asking me how tough it is to go out there and try to guard receivers and things like that.
Finally, I could ask really all of you guys, but Calais, I'll ask you, just the flair for the dramatic that you guys have had. It's been unbelievable the way that you find a way to pull out games, and it's really a testament to the character of the team, is it not?
It really is. It says a lot about who we are, and we have the confidence that we know if the game's close, at the end of it, we can pull it out.
All right, well, look, best of luck Thursday night in St. Louis. Keep it going. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll send it back up to the booth. Darnell Dockett, Calais Campbell, and Patrick Peterson of the 4-0 Arizona Cardinals.
All right, thank you, Jody. A quick week for those guys.
Yeah, it was. I was out there this past Sunday. What a fun game that was.
They've trying to run it to 5-0.
Yeah, they've been playing good.
Goldschmidt lined out to right field to start the inning. This is Kubel with a 1-0 count. 1-1 now from Chassin, who's working with a 1-0 lead. Diamondbacks don't have a hit yet. Rockies have had 4 off Patrick Corbin in the 2 innings. Got a little extra treat for you tonight. We've got Matt Williams, Mike, here tonight. We'll get some comments from him throughout the ballgame. Welcome back here with the D-backs and the Rockies going at it. Fun times, as always, at the RamTrucks.tv pool. And they're watching the action here tonight, hoping they get a baseball hit by a Diamondback out there. Got one last night in that 9th inning by Goldschmidt.
He did. What a great place to watch the ball game.
Really different out there to watch the game, but the fly ball to left, pretty well struck. Back at the warning track in front of the wall. Hauling it in is Charlie Blackmon.
Oh, that ball had a lot more carry than what I thought when it left the bat.
2 quick outs there for Chassin to now face Chris Johnson. We've been trying to talk CJ into that first home run here at Chase Field. 7 with the Diamondbacks all away. All on the road. I'm sure he'd like to get one here before the season ends, just to show to himself that he can. I mean, he hits some out in some pretty big ballparks.
Yeah, he can get on some crazy streaks. It's the way he's been since he's been here with the Diamondbacks, hot and cold.
0-2, he's in the hole now. Fisted that one foul. Anytime the Diamondbacks score 6 or more, Taco Bell gives away 3 free tacos with the purchase of a large drink between 4 and 6 p.m. the following day at participating locations.
Boy, Chassin came in with that fastball, tied him up.
Don't forget 4:10 tomorrow, 4 o'clock. First pitch. 3:30 pregame show. Final game of the season. Come at 6:40. You're going to miss the game. 4 o'clock tomorrow. Ian Kennedy for the Diamondbacks. There's a line drive, base hit right field. First hit of the night for the Diamondbacks. 2-out single by Chris Johnson.
Well, he kept coming up and in on him. CJ just drew his hands in and went the other way. Nice line drive hit to the right field. A little inside out swing. Sucks his hands in and the bat head just drags over to the right side. Nice job by CJ there to pick up the first hit for the Diamondbacks.
I think it's John McDonald at the batter's box with 2 out. McDonald had a couple of hits last night along with a walk. 13 innings we went last night. 4 hours and 14 minutes of baseball.
Well, we were going good until you said the game was going fast, right?
Yeah, I'll take the blame. Goldschmidt was the guy who tied it in the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It is 20th of the year.
Well, when he hit that, we thought we had a chance. Boy, Mac's been getting a lot of playing time here. I thought Cody Ransom would get to see some games, but Johnny Mac's been the guy taking the bulk of the load.
He's going to come up just shy of 200 at bats on the year. There's Cody. Dribbler off the third base line, but foul. Ransom started the year with the Diamondbacks, and Milwaukee picked him up off the waiver wire. Had some productive games for the Brewers, and then the Diamondbacks picked him back up off the waiver wire.
It's almost like we loaned him out and got him right back.
He's happy to come back home. This is home for him. So playing the final month with his hometown team. Swing and he missed. McDonald's out on strikes. When we come back, Diamondback President, Chief Executive Officer Derek Hall will join us. Off Patrick Corbin, they lead at 1-0 here as we move to the third inning. And joining us on this next to last day of the 2012 baseball season is Diamondback President, Chief Executive Officer Derek Hall. I know we all were hoping to be in the postseason, Derek, but Hey, Gonzo and I have been talking. There's still a bright future ahead of this ball club that's on the field.
Oh, I agree with you, without a doubt. And to be able to still be in it and have a chance at that second wild card even up until the end of last week says a lot when we never really got on a roll this year. And you look at some of the individual performances, and you think about the strengths of an Aaron Hill, the season he's had, Miguel Montero after signing the autograph or signing the contract. Looking at Goldie there, Paul Goldschmidt's had a great season. There's been so many bright spots. That bullpen, we have a lot to build upon. We've had a glimpse and a taste of that young talent coming up. I'm excited about where we're going, and I think our fans are too. You know, I've heard from our fans, yeah, we didn't win. We expected to be in the postseason. But these guys never give up. You know, a lot of teams, when they're out of it, you see players just going through the motions. Not these guys. They're playing hard. They want to be in the lineup each and every day. If they're not in the lineup, they're upset. And I think that says a lot about our manager, his coaching staff, and the character down in that dugout.
Corbin dials up his strikeout, start things up. And valuable experience for guys like Corbin and Skaggs. Even Bauer got a little taste of the major leagues this year.
No doubt about it. And Pollock came up and Eaton came up, and I think it's great for those guys. They had so much success really all together down in the minor leagues, and they're a big part of our future.
So one out. There's Adam Eaton, Ryan Wheeler. Well, the Give Back League was started back April, May.
Yeah, you know, Greg, we had a retreat, and we asked all of our directors and VPs to come up with innovation projects, and two in particular. Craig Bradley, who's our Vice President of Finance, and then Debbie Castaldo, who's our Vice President of Corporate and Community Impact, came up with the idea of the Diamondbacks Give Back League. And the Give Back League is made up of teams that are run by our employees. And they had a draft much like a fantasy baseball draft, where there were 2 leaders for each team, teams of 9, and there were 12 on each team. So there are 18 leaders, and they then went and voted or drafted different employees. And then those teams all went off and decided what their team name would be, who the benefactor would be, you know, what hours they would volunteer. It's been unbelievable. They've already raised over $125,000 collectively. They've already put in over 2,600 hours of volunteer. So I'm really proud of these groups.
You know, we could say this. We see the organization from within because we're here throughout the course of an entire year. But just the makeup from top to bottom, I mean, you see so many smiling faces, and everybody wants to get involved. They have fun working here.
They do.
We all have.
Well, thanks, Greg. And that's all part of the culture that we've created here. And this is another reason why our culture is so strong. When the employees say, we want to do this on our own, we want to volunteer our time, we want to help others that need help right now in an economy that needs it worse than any other time. And this has been great for team building. This has been great for leadership. You see some of our employees there. You see Jane.
Yeah. That was one of the great stories of the year, of course. Jimmy Joyce.
Unbelievable.
CPR and saving her life. Here she is back, what, month and a half later?
It's amazing how wonderful she is, and how you see the relationship that our employees have with the fans. The number of people in her sections that reached out to me asking what hospital she was at. If they could get a phone number, they wanted to reach out to her. They had a gift for her. And for her to be back here before the end of the season because she couldn't wait to get back says a lot about her, but it says a lot about the atmosphere that they've really created here, they being the employees and the game day staff.
Fandemonium going on tomorrow?
Look forward to it. We always have great prizes for our fans, a good way to give back, good way to finish off the season, and it's been beautiful. You know, I'm looking forward to a 4 o'clock start tomorrow. Tonight's a little different, obviously, because we can open the roof, and there's it's like night and day, obviously, when you have that roof open.
Into right field. Well, I tell you what, again, we're hoping to be in the postseason, but 2013, I think, will be that big bounce back year for this ball game.
I think you're right, Greg, and I certainly hope so.
All right,
Gonzo, thanks for talking so much.
Derek Call.
Are we going ahead and turning the double play there as opposed to try to get the guy to play?
Early in the game, dude.
It's early in the game, right? Look who's coming up. The 8, 9 guys are coming up. Maybe a different story later in the game. Maybe a different story if we're at the top of the order. That's the right play. You made the right play.
Matt Williams talking about that double play. The Diamondbacks turn started by Goldschmidt back in the second inning. And always teaching, always explaining. That's what you do as a coach or a manager.
Well, and he was explaining in there that was the right play when Goldie elected to take the double play instead of going for the play at the plate, especially early in the ball game, and where they were in the batting order also.
Patrick Corbin leading off here in the bottom of the third inning. Rockies got a run on that double play. That's why Matty was discussing that play early in the ball game. You're figuring it's going to take more than one run to beat you. Now, if it turns out it doesn't, maybe you look at it a little bit differently. But at that juncture of the ball game, that's the play you wanted to make. 1-2.
Yeah, and you expect your team to score more than one run today, so you definitely want to minimize the damage and go for 2 outs there instead of trying to get the play at home.
Corbin has to get the feet out of the way. Third inning brought to you by Miller Lite. Visit local retailers and text road trip to the Miller Taste Team at 620 for your chance to win one of 3 interdivision rival flyweight trips. And that's called third strike, number 3 on the ball game for Chacin, and 1 out here in the Diamondback third inning.
Boy, and Chacin went with a breaking ball there
to the pitcher. Parr struck out to start the ball game. He's in the leadoff spot tonight, playing center field. Parr broke onto the scene with the Diamondbacks in 2009. Hit 290 that year. Drove in 60 runs. It's still his career high. Played in 120 games. And he was the Diamondbacks' top hitter with runners in scoring position as a rookie that season.
Yeah, and he was hot coming out of Mobile, Double-A.
We always talk about the youth of Justin Upton. How about Gerardo Parra? He's in his 4th year, and he is just 25 years old. He hits a fly ball to left. Blackman, though, is going to get it. 2 out. Take a look at our high-speed pitch brought to you by CenturyLink. Corbin, the lefty, and Chacin, the right-hander. What do they hit tonight? 92-94 for Corbin.
Well, Corbin's got an electric fastball. It's just a matter where he can locate it. He's going to be an exciting pitcher for many years to come with this organization. I mean, we're fortunate enough now to have these 3 guys, these 3 young lefties together, coming through now when this team's struggling a little bit and they're getting their feet wet. And I guarantee you next spring training they're going to come out with a lot more confidence, and you're going to see just a change in their demeanor and their attitude when they're out there for spring training, carrying into the 2013 season.
Yeah, there's a lot to go through. You're called up first time, even a second time. Corbin's case, it's a 3rd time up here in 2012.
And even for him, he's been up and down, but he didn't leave with a club, and now he knows how to get into ballparks and there's a lot of different intangibles that goes to these big league players. They're not going in blindfolded now. They got to wait for a veteran guy or another player to take them to the stadium. They can go whenever they want. They know how to get there. They know their routines, things like that. So this is all going to help them next season.
There's a line drive that skips by LeMahieu at third. Hill turning for second. Here's Blackman throwing that in time, a double. 44th of the year for Aaron Hill. He has been a doubles machine, hasn't he?
He continues to hit. Squared that fastball up.
Hit by LeMahieu in a hurry.
Yes, it does. LeMahieu tried to olay the ball, missed it. And Hill was thinking double right out of the box.
And with that double, he has passed up his teammate Paul Goldschmidt into second place in the National League with 2 baggers. 44. Well, let's see if Upton can get him home here and tie the game. Ground ball back toward the middle. Herrera's got it. Soft toss to first. That's it. No runs, a 2-out double. A man left. Still 1-0 Rockies.
Lead the Diamondbacks 1-0 in the top of the 4th. Let's take a look at some of the scores around Major League Baseball and the LA Dodgers. Well, they're just trying to keep winning right now. The Giants have a 1-0 lead. Texas and Oakland, another interesting situation there, with Oakland looking to sweep the Rangers and actually win the division. Let's take a look, though, at the Nationals, who won again today over the Philadelphia Phillies. They have clinched the National League East. It's our Geico quote of the game. And again, you talk about the emotion of these final days of the season. On watching the Nationals clinch against his team, Charlie Manuel, it made me mad. Yes, it did. Very much so. I'm a bad loser. Nobody should be a good loser. And that is exactly what you want to hear from the manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. It's been a rough year for them, as of course they were one of the favorites to get to the postseason, maybe even win the World Series. But it just shows you baseball is a funny game, and the way that this game goes. Kirk Gibson talked earlier today about congratulating his friend Bob Melvin, the manager of the A's, with a text last night as they clinched at least a wild card berth. Guys,
thank you, Jody. I would expect nothing else from Charlie Manuel. You know him real well, Gonzo, and he does like to win, and like so many others, just watching that other team celebrate, that really gets in your craw.
Yeah, I also text Bo Mel last night and received a return message a little later than what I was anticipating, but nonetheless they were very excited about yesterday, so it was just good to hear back from him.
Oakland, if they end up winning the last 2 at Texas, they win the division. They've secured a playoff spot, but if they win tonight, that ties the 2.
It'll be a one game showdown tomorrow, huh? That'll probably be one of the most watched games.
And again, just because of the way that wild card scenario is structured, you want to win your division. You don't want to have to win just a 1-game playoff wild card contest. That's how things look right now. Atlanta, St. Louis, Baltimore, and Oakland at the moment. It's in the air to center for par. And Rosario's 0 for 2 as he starts the 4th inning flying out. Andrew Brown had a base hit to lead off the 2nd inning, and he has scored the only run of this game.
Boy, and that's the reasoning that tomorrow afternoon, the games are in the afternoon because of that one game, just in case playoff.
Teams had to get out and get a flight somewhere.
Well, how would you like to be that team? Come to the ballpark with your suitcase, not knowing.
God. Then have to go somewhere, then have to go somewhere again the next day.
Well, not only that, but just go somewhere or your season could be over.
Yeah. Now, those 2 ball games on Friday, the NL and AL wildcard games, are going to be intense. Well, I say that they should be. One game will probably end up 12-0. The other one will probably.
Well, that's basically a game 7 for both teams. They gotta go all out to win that.
Corbin's run the count to 2-1 on Brown after getting Rosario to fly out to start the inning. 2-2 now. Playing baseball here yet. Regular season in October. Here we are, October 2nd. Full count, 3-2. The Yankees and Boston have gone extra innings tonight. Baltimore won in the American League. They started the night a game behind New York to try and win the East. Ground ball down to third. Johnson backs up, gets the high out. Here's a throw. Oh, he's got a gun and throws him out, 2 down.
And more importantly, nice job by Corbin just to come right back. Nice play by Johnson. Just takes the extra step back to get that good hop. Nice firm throw across the diamond.
Now LeMahieu with 2 men out, nobody on. Corbin looking for his 2nd consecutive 1-2-3 inning.
White.
Ground ball to the hole. McDonald has it set. Long throw. Got it. Johnny Mack doing what he does best, flashing the D. And the Rockies down in order against Corbin here in the 4th. Brought to you in part by Gila River. Gila River Casinos, proud partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The 2013 World Baseball Classic is coming to Chase Field in March. Don't miss your chance to see the world's best players compete in the premier international tournament. To learn more, visit worldbaseballclassic.com. I always enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. Teams playing for their homeland, home country. Good baseball. Miguel Montero out of Venezuela fouls this one, strike one.
A lot of great young players come to that, and a lot of excitement with the fans.
Montero line back to the pitcher first time up. Diamondbacks have 2 hits. Rockies have 4 hits. The Rockies have the lone run. 0-2 from Chacin.
Chacin's doing a pretty good job of holding this D-backs club down.
Struck out 3, 1 walk. Diamondbacks are going to end up 3rd in the division. And 5 behind the Dodgers, 5 ahead of San Diego at the start of play tonight. Pretty much where they've been. 2-2 now the count.
Well, that pitch had a lot of late movement. That's a comebacker. Starts in at Miggy's hip. Comes over the inner half of the plate. Chacin wanted that one called for a strike. Didn't get it.
Foul ball. Let's do our Nissan text poll tonight. These teams haven't been to the postseason in a while. Who's going to go the furthest? Washington, Oakland, Baltimore, or Cincinnati? What do you think? There's a line drive, base hit by Montero. Nice job there by Miggy. Starts the 4th inning with a hit.
Very nice job by Miguel Montero, just getting that pitch down and away, just staying with it. Line drive into left field. Greg, you asked me who I think is going to go the first. I think it's going to be one of those 2 National League clubs, to be honest with you.
Washington or Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, now just because Strasburg's not pitching for Washington, that's still a very strong ball club with good pitching. Yo Gonzalez, a 20-game winner, first year over from Oakland. There's a strike. Jordan Zimmerman has been really good. Miguel Montero tied his career high with that knock right there. Said last year.
Nice job, Miggy. Something to build on for next year. Still got another day to go to pass that up if he doesn't do it today.
0-2 on Goldschmidt.
Wow. Is that real?
That's into right field. We could probably string that up for you, Sedona Red.
It doesn't look real on top, like the tips. Does that look real? Does that look real to you guys?
No, not really.
Man.
You think he glued it on his head?
It looks like it's glued on. Something's glued on right there. In between innings, I'm going to run down and pull that off. We'll see.
Find him. Do it. Yeah, I'll let you go now. Go ahead.
Bet you Chad Chiffin will run out there since he didn't bring us any food last night.
Give him some exercise, right? Kubel's still looking for that 30th double. He would be the 7th player to hit 30 doubles and 30 home runs in the same season. Those who have done it: Jay Bell, Steve Finley, Matt Williams, Luis Gonzalez. He did it twice. Mark Reynolds, Justin Upton. Kubel's got 29. And he sees the count go to 3-0.
Let's see if he can get a fastball here to jump on. I know Chacin's been throwing that little cutter in on his hands. Kubel can cheat for that fastball middle in. Turn on it.
Two on here and one out on the walk to Kubel. So now the batter will be Chris Johnson. Well, Gonzo and I would like to send out a get well to Judge Allen. We've known for years here at the ballpark, and he's recovering right now, watching the ball games, and I'm sure holding court in the in the hospital.
No, there's no doubt the judge has the gavel in there,
and
he's entertaining everybody at the hospital.
Get well. We need you back here. I miss your smiling face.
We missed a judge.
Not the same without you. Ball one inside to Chris Johnson.
I always like walking by his desk and I see the court is in session. You know the judge is in the house.
Yes, sir.
Great man. Served for our country too.
Swing and a miss. Well, again, Judge, get better, buddy. Ball and a strike on Chris Johnson, who lined a single to right field his first time up. Diamondbacks threatening for the first real time tonight. 2 on and 1 out against Chacin.
He's being careful here with CJ. He doesn't want to give him anything too good to hit. Now he's falling behind.
And Gonzo, you look at his numbers up there, hitting .282. These are combined with Houston and Arizona. 135 hits, 28 doubles, 15 homers, 76 runs batted in.
He's had a pretty good year.
He is streaking. That's a double play ball. Herrera starts to Rutledge and then on to first to Pacheco. And that'll end the threat. Lorenzo get a walk, one left, still 1-0 Rockies.
the Arizona Diamondbacks, and this man's happy about that, no question about it. Jody Jackson alongside Josh and Angel. They live in Colorado, and you can tell they're big Rockies fans. Josh, what exactly is going on with the hair?
I'm just the biggest Rockies fan. It's the way I show my support for the team.
And so you're telling me that is your real hair?
It's 100% my hair. 100%.
How long have you been growing that portion out?
Just over a year since last season.
That is the most unbelievable mohawk, is it not?
It's great. It's fun to decorate.
Can I touch it?
Does he sleep standing up or what?
Okay, what is the product you're using in there? Because I might have to use that. It's really it holds.
Hairspray, just hairspray. And a straightener.
How many cans?
You help him?
I'm the artist.
She's the artist.
Okay, I was going to say, because I couldn't do that, and it's hard to do that to yourself. How many cans of hairspray do you guys use?
No, just a little bit. Yeah, doesn't use that much.
How do you get it purple? Just paint? Just
all stencil work and airbrush.
Angel, that's a fantastic creation.
Well, thank you.
Good job.
Kudos to you. And of course, down here for the series, guys, we'll send it back up to you. And it's one of the more beautiful artistic creations by a fan we've seen out here at the ballpark.
All right, thank you, Jody. Gonza, I think if you started now Thursday, you could have that ready for spring training.
You know what? I honestly want to know when his hair is not like that, what it looks like on that head. I mean, which way does he lay that hair? I mean, it's all.
You have to wash it every once in a while.
I know, but I mean, does he comb it?
That's
Is it a comb over or what is that? Does it lay one side or the other or what?
Good question.
Did he come over in a sunroof? It's a convertible car. There you go.
There's a line drive. Look at Chapman. What a play.
A nice play by Mac once again.
Well, you really appreciate watching him play shortstop. Look how quick he reacted.
Well, he's a pitcher's best friend when he's out there. He made a great play to end the fourth, and once again to start the fifth, another good play.
Well, the former American Leaguers doing well here in the National League, and Hill and McDonald. They've been teaming up quite a bit at second and short of late. It's Jonathan Herrera. He doubled his only trip to the plate in the second inning. Ooh, nice play there by Johnson. Man, Diamondbacks really flashing some leather this inning, huh?
Well, they are. They're making some great plays. There's not a lot of reaction time over there by Chris Johnson at third base. That ball gets on you in a hurry. He's playing in on the grass. One hopper over to third.
Here's Josh Seen, the pitcher. Again, we talked about it when he was up, runner in scoring position in the second inning. He can handle the bat. He's got 7 hits. He was jumping out of the way of that one, though. Strike one. Well, come on out tomorrow. Enjoy the final game of the year here. Watch Ian Kennedy, Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Maybe you'll win a prize or two. Yeah, Matt Williams teaching Ian Kennedy the tricks of hitting a home run tomorrow. Ground ball hit toward third. Johnson's got it. Throws that shot, and that's it. 1, 2, 3 again. 10 in a row, sit down by Corbin. Jack in the Box. Come to Jack in the Box and try a sourdough cheesesteak melt today. It's got all the best parts of a cheesesteak, but it's on toasty sourdough. Arizona Lottery. You can't win if you don't play. Well, Diamondback fans, we told you we want you here tomorrow for the season finale, but we also want you back at Chase Field in 2013. Become a season ticket holder. Enjoy all that 2013 has to offer. That includes priority to purchase tickets to that 2013 World Baseball Classic. You'll also enjoy benefits including exclusive player access, early entry into the ballpark, chance to watch batting practice, and then the opportunity to exchange or donate unused tickets. Buy your season ticket package now. Call 602-462-4600 or log on to dbacks.com/tickets. 2013 will be here before we know it, you know.
Yep. We're looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. Spring training once again, Salt River Fields.
Boy, is that a beautiful facility?
Oh, it's incredible.
It's just a fun place to watch some baseball. Fly ball to left field. First pitch swinging, John McDonald. Blackman hands it one out. One pitch. These two pitchers are really rolling. Chassin and Corbin. Corbin will be the batter now.
And when this season's over, if you want to get your fill of baseball, you got the Arizona Fall League. Matt Williams will be running the Salt River Raptors team.
Just talking about that with him tonight. He's really looking forward to it. He was over there today. We'll report, of course, on Thursday.
We'll get to see some of our finer prospects. Owings, our shortstop. Davidson will be playing there also.
I believe Evan Marshall is one of the pitchers that'll be there. So some good prospects. And again, guys, when we talk about this, you never know who you're going to see at the ballpark watching the games.
Nope. And that's,
kind of a who's who.
It's a league that Roland Heeman was one of the pioneers of it, and had Trout, Harper, all these young, fine all-stars in the major leagues played in this league not too long ago.
It's really hard to almost go through any roster right now and not find a star player that did not come through the Arizona Fall League. Corbin tried to shoot one fair, but goes foul down the third base line.
Not only that, but every year it seems like they were playing the year before in the Fall League, and then they're here in the major leagues.
A lot of young coaches on the major league level, or even some of the top minor league personnel that have gone on to become major league managers. They got their start in the Arizona Fall League, managing for a month. And Cotton Candy is looking pretty good.
Yep.
Corbin strikes out for the second time here, looking, and 2 quick outs in the inning. Let's do our AT&T trivia question tonight. 5 teams to win the World Series as a wild card. Well, Florida's done it. They've done it twice, right?
I think the Cardinals did it last year.
Now, does Florida count once or twice? You said team, so I'm guessing that's one team. They did it 2 times. Okay, we got 2 left. Parra is 0 for 2 in the leadoff spot tonight. Steer, right? Did Boston win it as a wild card? Swing and a miss.
Well, Parra just hasn't looked comfortable up there today.
Chassin's made a few look uncomfortable.
There's that breaking ball down and in.
Believe it or not, he has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet tonight. Now he has. He should. Now he throws out Parra. The inning is over. 1-2-3. We'll head to the 6th. Still 1-0 Rockies. Two pitchers, and why not? In a 1-0 ball game heading to the 6th inning. Patrick Corbin has sit down 10 in a row. He allowed 3 hits and a run in the 2nd inning. The only damage in this ball game done, and Chastain has been outstanding. He's limited the Diamondbacks to 3 hits while striking out 4. A couple of hurlers pitching well in their final starts of 2012. Top of the order for Corbin. Rutledge, Colvin, and Pacheco due up.
And Corbin's pitched well, and really, if you think about it, it should be a 0-0 game because the ball that Parra fielded on the second single, Brown was able to go to third. When Parra went to throw it, it slipped out of his glove and he got to third base. If not, it would have been a 1st and 2nd situation.
And he had a double play ball. Rutledge fouls one back. I don't know if Rutledge is a leadoff hitter, but that's where the Rockies are using him now. He's in pretty good numbers this year. 8 home runs, 37 driven in, 20 doubles. Respectable batting average, just under 280.
Yeah, I like this guy. He looks like a ball player.
Yeah. We've seen him play really good shortstop. He's been playing second base in this series. And strike 3. I don't know if Johnny Mack bothered him or not. Corbin was into his windup. McDonald was kind of playing a little bit up the middle, and he started breaking to his right. And I don't know if that bothered Rutledge. I think just the pitch bothered him. For Corbin now, that's his 4th strikeout, and he's got Rutledge 3 times.
Boy, and he looks so good tonight. Corbin is pitching well. You know, considering his last outing, he only went 3 innings. This guy's locked in and focused tonight.
Well, maybe he's doing it for his mother. We understand it's his mother Patty's birthday tonight.
There you go.
Giving her a nice birthday present. Probably watching back home and around the Syracuse area.
Now their moms, those moms are always proud of their kids, no matter what. She should be proud of this one. He's done a fantastic job since he's been here. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him.
Ball and a strike here on Colvin. Corbin against Colvin. Ground ball. Nice play, Chris Johnson. Throws. Got him 2 down. 12 in a row set down by Corbin. Well, October 20th, America's top polo players will be here for the 2nd annual Scottsdale Polo Championship, plus a sneak peek of the famed Barrett-Jackson auto auction. Tickets on sale now at www.thepoloparty.com. There's a foul out of play by Pacheco, who twice has flied out to Upton in right field.
This is why you get excited if you're a Diamondbacks fan. The way Corbin's pitching tonight.
He pitches high.
Because you see the more and more games he's out there, the more experience he's gaining and the more confidence he's getting out there.
Yeah, he looks right at home here tonight. Very calm and cool and collected out there on the mound. That's a base hit right back in the middle with 2 out, and that snaps a streak of 12 in a row. Sit down. The other thing that does, it gets Rosario to the plate with a man on in the inning. Well, the Rockies, their 5th hit of the ball game, their 1st since the 2nd inning. Well, you know, when you come to the ballpark, Gonzo, you see all kind of ways to come. Got the guy there with the kind of biker look on the left of the screen, and gentleman probably just took off after work, came right to the ballpark.
Oh, he sees the camera on him.
Ball went inside to Rosario. But it's good to see anybody and everybody out of the base, especially the kids. That's what we love to see. The kids out having a good time with mom and dad, maybe brother and sister, and with their gloves on, enjoying the fun. We've had quite a few go through the turnstiles here in 2012. Diamondbacks foul by Rosario.
You got to be careful with Rosario when you got him 2 balls and no strikes. This guy's looking dead red, trying to get something out in front.
That's a pretty good list on names on that rookie list for home runs in this season.
Those guys are all stars.
Rosario foul out of play. 2-2 now. Diamondbacks will finish the year over 2.1 million, close to 2.2 million in home attendance. Now, don't make a mistake on this guy. He could hurt you quick. WILIN Rosario. I don't think Pacheco got a real quick read on that, but he managed to get back.
Yeah, really, Corbin hadn't really had to do that too much tonight. Check over to first base.
For whatever reason, the Diamondbacks' opponents haven't attempted a stolen base in their last 12 games here in this ballpark at Chase Field. Last time it was attempted was September, or check that, August 29th. Fly ball to right, Upton's there. He's got it, and that's it. No runs, a hit, a man left. D-backs will send up Hill, Upton, and Montero. They're down a run. Is awarded the Phoenix Children's Hospital with a $250,000 Hope Grant to support childhood cancer research. Hyundai awarded $10.25 million in September in honor of National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Since 1998, Hyundai has committed $57 million to childhood cancer research. Here we go to the bottom of the 6th inning in a 1-0 ball game.
Look at those kids, huh? They're having a blast out there in the pool.
All jumping in, waving, having a good time. Well, hard to believe, but Chacin's out of there. Guillermo Moscoso is on.
Well, they got a plan. They're sticking to it. They don't want to let them go over some pitch counts.
The Diamondbacks really didn't do much at all against Chacin. They're glad to see somebody else in there. Aaron Hill tonight has a double.
Where Chacin only threw 75 pitches in the ball game.
He hit his number. That's got to stop next year, doesn't it?
I would think so. I don't know how you can manage like that, knowing that's what your organization wants you to do.
Who'd want to pitch there?
Well, I mean, look at a game like tonight. He's got a 1-0 lead. D-backs only have 3 hits, and you're getting yanked out after the 6th. I mean, obviously you're in contention for the win, but you want to finish what you started if you can.
There's a base hit by Hill. Second hit of the night. You know, the other thing you like about Aaron, he's just a couple of points above 300. He's not begging out. He wants to play.
That's right.
Let's do our Kia key to the game tonight. Brought to you by Kia Motors. Well, we got Matty mic'd up tonight. Listen to your coaches. Absolutely.
He's the man in charge. Whatever he says goes.
Here's Upton now, who has walked and grounded out. So the tying run on to start the 6th inning. 4th Diamondback hit of the night. Upton swinging first pitch again. Fouls it back, strike 1.
Well, he's done that a couple times tonight already.
Well, we got some news for you in the National League. Cardinals lost tonight to Cincinnati 3-1. The Dodgers are still alive, but they are trailing in their ball game. At home to San Francisco 2-1 in the 4th inning. And the Yankees just won their ball game. No, they didn't. I thought they did. We were seeing a replay of something else. They're 3-3 in extra innings. Base hit right field. Hill will stop at second. He caught Brown charging that ball, so he wisely stopped, and the first 2 have reached here to start the 6th.
Justin Upton gets a breaking ball over the outer half, almost like he hit it off the end of the bat. It just scribbled through between first and second. Well, what do you think's got to be going through Chacín's mind right now? Comes out of this 1-0 game.
Well, you would hope he would be upset, coming out of it, pitching so well, but here's Montero now. Miggy has a hit tonight. He's 1 for 2 against Chacín, now facing Moscoso. This pitcher used to be with Oakland. And a strike to Miggy. Montero, 1 more hit, and he establishes a new personal career high in that department. He'd like to get it right now, maybe get RBI number 89.
Yeah, we'd like for him to get it right now, too. I think Corbin would like for him to get it also.
2 on to start the inning. Swing and a miss. The whole 0-2. You think Carrera is going to win the Triple Crown?
I think he'll win the Triple Crown. I don't know about the most valuable player. I think that's going to be an interesting vote. It'll be probably one of the most controversial voting times that you'll ever see in a long time in Major League Baseball.
How about the year Alan Craig's had with runners in scoring position? Montero's second on that list. Craig over 400 for that Cardinals ball club. Miggy at 350. He's in the hole though, 0-2, and a double play ball. And they turn it. On the 3rd base goes Hill. Will be there with 2 men out. So what the Diamondbacks did not want, what the Rockies did. That's going to leave it up to Goldschmidt with that runner at 3rd, 2 down. Cabrera for Detroit has just had a tremendous year. 329 average, 44 home runs, 137 runs batted in going into tonight. And I believe he added 2 more runs batted in tonight. He's a home run ahead of Hamilton. And the last we had looked, he was 6 points ahead of Trout in the batting average.
Yeah, he's sitting right now with 44 homers, 139 RBIs, and a .331 average. His closest guy is Josh Hamilton with 43 homers.
So that's another thing that's going to play out yet tomorrow. Exciting times here at the end of the year. See if Goldschmidt can get this crowd excited with a 2-out hit to tie the game. 1-1.
Well, he did it last night in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see if he can tie it up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Goldschmidt with 64 extra base hits this year. 43 of those doubles. 1 triple to 20 home runs. Blocked at the plate there by Rosario. Now it's a possibility, the way the season has gone for the Rockies. Hill could score on a wild pitch or a pass ball. Rosario's had 20 pass balls, and the Rockies by far lead the major leagues in wild pitches. Colorado coming in here tonight with a tremendous amount of wild pitches. There's a foul back out of play. How about 94? 94 wild pitches in a year.
Wow. When Goldie got a good pitch to hit there, he was behind on it.
Count is even at 2-2. .333 average, 2 outs, runners in scoring position. And a line drive right at the second baseman. So 2 hits to start the inning, but then the double play ball on the line out, and it's still 1-0 Rockies.
And get home safe. With great beer comes great responsibility.
1-0 Rockies as we head to the 7th inning here at Chase Field. Our Subway Surprise standings. We look at the wild card. Cardinals lost tonight. Dodgers are trailing in their ball game in the 4th inning. Dodgers, if they lose, they're out. If they win, they will still have a chance tomorrow. That's how tight things are.
Well, how stressed do you think that Dodger management is right now?
Yes.
Watching those games.
Patrick Corbin back to work here in the 7th inning against Andrew Brown, DJ LeMahieu, and Charlie Blackmon. He's only allowed 1 run and scored on a double play ball back in the 2nd inning. And I think we said at the time that's not going to beat you tonight, but here it is in the 7th, still 1-0.
That's the way baseball works right now.
2-0 on Brown, who scored that run. He singled in the second and scored the run. He's also grounded out. Corbin has struck out 4, allowed 5 hits, fouled back. He hasn't walked a batter tonight. He's been outstanding. His spot is due up 4th in the bottom of the 7th, so this could be his final inning of work. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Well, his stuff looks so effective tonight. That fastball, it's just electrifying.
94 tonight.
Fastball up the upper half. That was only 89, and it still looked like it had a little giddy up to it. I'll tell you what, when he figures it out, he's going to be pretty dominant in this league for years to come, especially in the National League West. You think of, you know, all the good left-handed hitters that are in our division.
And you got 3 left-handers to throw at him.
You got 3.
Miley and Skaggs the other 2. And Wade, 16-game winner. Swing and a miss. He comes back and fans him. 5th strikeout. You know, the other thing Miley talked about in his start last night, he said, I just went back to pitching like I had earlier in the year when I was working fast and just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, and I think sometimes these young kids, they overanalyze. They get one ball hit hard off of them, and they think that the other 8 guys in the lineup are going to do the same thing instead of just sticking to your plan. They have to make adjustments up here, and you got to. They realize that already. It's just how quick they can do it.
Ball 1 to DJ LeMahieu, who has singled and grounded to short tonight.
You get your fastball hit, and you go away from it, and you know, you don't throw that pitch for a while, you're going to get hit.
That's a hit down the right field line. Upton's got to play it clean to keep him going. Won't keep him to a double. He's going to end up at third. So a triple for LeMahieu.
Boy, and this ball hit right down the first base line. Yeah, I don't think Upton was far enough in that corner. You got to try to keep everything in front of you there. He should have took his body all the way towards that angle.
Studded snuck through. That allowed LeMahieu to reach third, or he will be with 1 out. Diamondbacks will have to pull the infield in here. And Charlie Blackmon will be the batter. Blackmon is hit into a double play, and he's lined to short.
See, these are where this is where Corbin has to be effective. A left-handed hitter, left-handed pitcher.
And he starts him a little low on outside, ball 1. You see the last 3 starts for Patrick. Last 2 a little rough, but September 16th game good tonight. Outstanding thus far. Working into the 7th. There's a pop-up. Is it within reach? Montero. Yeah, he's got it. That's a big sinking out right there.
That's what you're supposed to do. Left-handed pitcher. You got to get those left-handed hitters out. Nice play by Miguel Montero.
He wanted that ball. That ball is not going to get into the seats. And made sure with the 2-handed grab. And now the batter will be Herrera. Montero's going to walk to the mound here. And let Miggy have it. Might not have been so courteous had that ball been in Colorado.
Yeah, another ballpark. If you're the visiting team, they're going to reach out there and try to get it.
Charles Nagy now also will join in on the visit. Just a reminder, as you enjoy cold one, to look forward to Miller time later in today's game, brought to you by Miller Lite.
Hey guys,
All right, conversation over. I'll give you in another week or so, that beard's going to be Santa Claus length.
Yep.
They're going to walk Herrera here. Moscoso, ooh, is the on-deck hitter, the pitcher. They don't have anybody up in their pen. Glenn Sherlock's on the phone, though, in the Diamondback bullpen. Remember the former big league pitcher from years ago, Mike Torres?
Yep.
I saw him and trying to intentionally walk somebody and threw one to the backstop at the end of the game.
Corbin doesn't look too comfortable throwing 4 wide ones here.
We'll have Joe Borowski in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll talk to him about that. Why do so many pitchers look uncomfortable on the free pass? Brad Ziegler up in the bullpen. Diamondbacks don't need a double play right now. They do need a third out. And Moscoso is going to bat for himself. Oh, has he got some magical numbers or something as a hitter? 2 for 10. Has a run batted in, so he has done a little damage. The Rockies, who change pitchers more than any team in baseball, are going to stick with this guy.
Okay, so let me get this right. They're going to pull their starter after 75 pitches. Then they got runners in scoring position here with 2 outs, and you're going to let your pitcher hit.
I guess so. Well, don't let him get a hit.
I guess there's a reason you have 97 losses.
Strike 1.
And I have all the respect in the world for Jim Tracy. I know his hands are tied a lot of times with some of these decisions on the pitchers and stuff, but you got a whole bench full of September call-ups over there.
Yeah, you got plenty of guys to choose from. You got plenty of guys in the bullpen. Runner goes off first. Montero doesn't throw through. And it's 2nd and 3rd. The count is 1-1 on the pitcher. Rockies trying to add to a 1-0 lead here. Strike 2. They do give him a stolen base. Schmidt was holding the man. A ball, 2 strikes.
I'm still scratching my head while he's up at the plate. Unless he's a above average hitting pitcher that we don't know about.
Upton is really shallow and right too. A little pop up. Here you go, Gonzo. Right back at you. LeMahieu's at third base. Herrera at 2nd. Corbin ready. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Along with you. Puzzlement. But who knows? Still 1-0. asked right here at Chase Field during any Arizona Diamondbacks regular season home game. We're running out. Only tomorrow left now. 1-0 the score remains, and Moscoso is allowed to bat for himself. Goes back to work here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We're joined by Joe Borowski. We're all sitting here kind of scratching our head about Moscoso hitting. Chassin out of the ball game, but it's an organizational thing with the Rockies, and I guess if we try and figure it out, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to figure it out too. And
Moscoso was looking back. He kept looking back like, are you going to pull me back? And no, go ahead, hit.
All right, the big question. I said we're going to ask you this. Why do some pitchers have difficulty issuing an intentional walk?
It's the same thing when they go to field a bunt and they're throwing it to first. You're so used to full max effort when you're throwing the ball. All of a sudden, you're throwing an intentional walk, and you're trying to just lob it in there. And your arm is so trained that you've been doing it for the entire game for 70-some-odd pitches, throwing all out, and now you're trying to reduce how hard you're throwing it, and it's just too difficult to do. I had some problems with it too. So if I was intentionally walking somebody, I try to throw it as hard as I could, just knowing that I'm throwing it just off of the plate. But yeah, when you try to slow your arm down, you can let one go for sure. I've seen a few people throw it to the backstop.
Kubel lead it off here. Kubel, Johnson, and McDonald. Well, Patrick Corbin got out of trouble. He's had a heck of a game here tonight.
He really has. Especially coming off of 2 starts where he only lasted 3 innings each time. For him to go out there and do what he did tonight, it's good to see going into the offseason, knowing that this is his last start. It's something to build on going to spring training for next year. And what I was impressed with.
Did he get it? Kubel deep, and up off the wall out there, the fence. He's got that 30th double. Almost got it out. Instead, it's his 30th double. 30 doubles, 30 home runs. And with that, 7th player in Diamondback history to get 30 doubles, 30 home runs in a season.
A nice swing by Kubel. Had a lot of hang time. We all thought it was going to get out of here. But he hit it to that little triangle.
Weren't you a little surprised Brown didn't even come a little closer to that ball?
Yeah.
As long as that ball held up.
Well, that's a tricky little corner there by the foul line.
Well, a good start to the inning. And here's Chris Johnson.
I'd like to see us get a couple runs here to get Corbin. Hopefully try to get him the win.
Yeah, you know, the way you look at it now. Cahill's last start, complete game win. Miley was good last night.
Yeah.
Career high strikeouts with 10. Corbin's been good here. You expect the same out again tomorrow. 4 starts. You go into the offseason, you remember that last start, and you feel good about it.
Sure. You don't want to be going into the offseason thinking about what could have been towards the end of the year where you started struggling, and then are you thinking, well, what do I have to work on in order to go into spring training? And then you kind of have those doubts in your mind. This is something to build on for all of them. And when you're going into the offseason with a positive, it's definitely a rosier outlook going into spring for you.
Johnson's got a hit tonight, and he's also hit the ball sharply, but it turned into a double play. And he hits this one foul. At the very least here, guys, he wants to get Kubel over to third base with nobody out here in this inning.
Yeah, if you're going to make an out, you want it to be a productive out by moving the runner over.
Hits are even at 6 apiece. I never thought I'd see a Diamondback Rocky game 1-0 this late, but here we are.
Last few days, the pitchers have really stepped up. Both teams starting pitchers, real good.
Ground ball down to third. Nice play by LeMahieu. Gets up and throws him out at first. 1 down. Nice play at third by LeMahieu, Gonzo.
Yeah, it really was. Nice play. Unable to get the runner over. Johnson pulls it down third.
And that's the frustrating part, is he hit it on the screws. Unfortunately, he hit it right to the third baseman, so you don't get the productive out.
John McDonald's 0 for 2 as he walks to the plate. He has struck out and he has flied to left. We'll get the answer about Corbin. Ryan Wheeler's moved into the on-deck circle. He would bat next. Ran up on him. Kind of fun scoreboard watching these last couple of days, huh?
There's a lot of excitement going on, and I wasn't sure how this extra wild card would work out this year, but it's definitely made for some interesting thing outside of the game we're watching right here.
Absolutely. High drive. Is it going to stay fair? It is. Johnny Mack, his 6th of the year, and the Diamondbacks lead it 2-1. That's hit a lot of them, guys, but it seems like when he hits one, it means something.
Yeah, it really does. Nice job by Johnny Mack. I think Corbin will be waiting for him at the top of the step. That's for sure.
Well, it's a full home run and $950 going to the Arizona Mountain Rescue Association. That ties his career high. And good for John McDonald. And the Diamondbacks have the lead for Corbin.
And that kind of might have Jim Tracy second guessing himself on not pinch hitting for Moscoso there.
There's Wheeler now pinch hitting.
And to me, more importantly for Corbin, this guy pitched a tremendous game. And for McDonald to come up and step up and hit that big 2-run homer. Not only get him off the hook, but possibly get him a win now.
Would be his 7th of the year. Well, he hit it and he got all of it.
Well, this was a no-doubter right here. He dropped the head on it about knee high. It's the back of the bullpen in left field.
Ian's liking it.
I mean, Johnny Mack's a favorite in the clubhouse. Everybody loves being around him.
Yes, sir. Look at Gibby. Those two guys are really close. Hill and McDonald. They've been together for a lot of years. First in Toronto and now here. They're very good, close friends, family friends. You know, you stop and you reanalyze that deal now. Kelly Johnson's been okay for Toronto, but that was a steal for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, there's no doubt. No doubt. I think, and even Johnny Mack, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this season, but he's got to be a guy that Kevin Towers thinks about bringing back.
There's a ground ball. Herrera, nice play. Here's a cross-body throw. Safe. What's Pacheco doing? I think if he'd had his foot on the bag and stretched out there, he might have had a play. I think he was anticipating that ball not being near the bag as Herrera made a nice play and made a better throw than I thought he was going to get over there.
Well, he tried to make that throw on the run instead of stopping and setting his feet like Johnny Mack normally does.
What do you think, Joe? I'm thinking that's
first baseman looked like he didn't think there was going to be a play made. Caught off guard.
So an infield hit for Wheeler. He's on now. And here is Parra 0 for 3 in the leadoff spot tonight. Well, there's no doubt there's a surplus of outfielders for the Diamondbacks, and going into the offseason, that would be one of the areas of strength. Kevin Towers trying to put a deal together that he could grasp from that spot, the outfield position.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of questions on how he's going to handle the outfield situation, especially with the emergence of Adam Eaton and what he was able to do when he came up here. You know he's going to be in the mix.
But that's a good problem to have, because now you can go out and get what you need.
Absolutely.
One and one on Parra.
Not only that, think about our pitching staff here. We still got, we got the 3 young lefties.
Sure.
You got Hudson's going to be coming back.
Yeah.
You know, mid-season next year, and you got Bauer in the minor league still.
You always
don't forget about Holmberg, another
Holmberg.
lefty.
You got
you always have Cole Mentor, who you can throw in anywhere.
I mean, we have a overstock, which is very nice commodity.
It's a good problem to have.
That was a good thing about seeing the minor league system faring so well this year.
And that's what the Diamondbacks did. They did a fantastic job of stocking their minor league system.
Ray Montgomery, Mike Bell, their staff, Quentin McCracken, all these guys, they've gone out, they've done their homework, the scouts all across the country.
Pitch out. Wheeler's not going anywhere. 2-1. The count has gone to Orlando Parra. John McDonald, a 2-run homer this inning. And that's put the Diamondbacks on top of the Rockies 2-1. Not good news for the Dodgers in L.A. San Francisco's added a couple of behind Barry Zito. They're up 4-1 now in the 5th inning. And a Dodger loss tonight. And the Cardinals are the second wild card entry in the National League, and the Dodgers' chances of postseason will come to an end.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it's not going to hurt anybody's feelings here in the Arizona land if they don't make it.
Cardinals lost their game to Cincinnati.
Diamondback country is going to be pretty happy to see that.
I'm sure the Cardinals are staying back in the clubhouse watching that LA game. Because I'm guessing if LA loses, I guess they'll have a post-game celebration. Is that how it works, Gonzo? Even though you lose, you're still celebrating.
I would think so. I mean, it'd be something to celebrate. You don't come in tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Remember in 01 how long everybody sat around in Milwaukee?
Exactly. Guys just sat around.
And waited and waited. I think it was a Dodger-Giant game we were waiting on, wasn't it? To watch the ending. And then the Diamondbacks celebrated. Parra checked off. Counts full on him now, 3-2. Well, this is a fun time, and I'll tell you what, those two games on Friday, Joe, those two wild card games are really going to be interesting. You're going to see managers do things maybe you've never seen them do before, trying to win that game.
One game playoff. It's for all the marbles. It's to get your 5-game series, which you're ultimately playing for, but it's like that. The write-in game. Everything comes down to that.
Oh, there's a lot of pressure on that one game,
and you can't save anybody because there's no tomorrow for you. I mean,
absolutely not.
You know, you take your chances in a 5-game series, but you got to get there first. Runner goes, ball 4, and the Diamondbacks got a couple on here. Really would have gotten his first course stolen base, but he gets to go to second on a free pass. Well, Jim Tracy may have seen enough. Maybe not. He's still seated. Probably thinking, now, well, I'll let you in. You get yourself out of this mess.
And speaking of that one-game playoff, Greg, the teams that are fighting till the end to get into that wild card, they can't set their pitching up.
No.
You have to go with next in line. A team like the Braves, they had the fortunate case of having clinched that wild card a long time ago. They're going with their stud.
Yep. Medlin will start, and then they've got a decent enough staff they can go and they can push him further back into that National League Division Series if they get there. I believe right now Loesch is scheduled to go for the Cardinals if they get in. Foul out of play. Let's answer our AT&T trivia question. You can help us here, Joe. Who are the 5 teams to win the World Series as a wild card? Marlins, Angels, Marlins, Red Sox, and Cardinals.
I knew that Marlins team.
Twice.
They beat my Cubs team.
They have never won their division. Well, they've got them twice as a wild card, and twice they've won the World Series.
I was on that '97 Braves team for a bit that year, and they beat the Braves in the NLCS, and then beat my Cubs in '03.
So you don't
I don't have fond memories of mine.
0-2 on Hill, who again tonight has 2 hits. Wheeler and Parra the base runners. We're talking about Aaron. I mean, he's just a couple of ticks over 300. He's not asking out. He continues to play. 2 hits in the ball game tonight to get him in 304.
Just a blue collar worker. He goes out there every day, puts in a great effort every single game.
We'll get him here for the second out.
You just got to appreciate a player like that who goes about his business. He doesn't make you throw the spotlight on him. He just wants to go out there and do his job.
And he's fun to watch defensively.
Sure. And I think the fans here in Arizona appreciate his hard work and dedication that he puts out there every day.
Upton is 1 for 2 of the walk tonight. He'll bat with 2 on and 2 out and 2 in. It's been a long half inning. But the Diamondbacks have gotten the lead on the 2-run homer by McDonald. Could make a winner now out of Patrick Corbin. Big swing and a miss.
Corbin going to 7 innings, sets up the bullpen very nicely for the 1-2 punch.
You know, we haven't talked to you a lot because he hasn't been in the ball game when you've been here, but how about the job David Hernandez has done?
You can't say enough about having a setup guy to bridge to your closer is probably the most important role in that pen. And you don't get as much credit because you're not closing the games out, but being a former closer, and you can ask any closer around the league, you cannot do your job without the guys in front of you. Because most times they're coming in and getting the save even though they don't officially get it, because they come in ridiculous situations and get out of it to give you the opportunity to start a clean night.
How about Hernandez? 66 innings and 95 strikeouts.
Yeah, ever since he started working on his breaking balls and he got that new tool to play with, he's been pretty nasty.
Yeah, Joe,
unreal.
And you're right, you don't always come in the 9th inning and face the 3, 4, 5.
No.
Sometimes that 7th or 8th inning guy are facing them. So you know, that closer comes in, and whoever's up in the order, that's who you get.
In this case tonight, Hernandez is going to come in and get the top of the order in the 8th. 2-1 on Upton. Yeah, that bullpen has been rock solid, hasn't it?
And you knew that was a priority of KT when he came in here, is you build it from the back end forward, and he just did a fantastic job of pretty much overstocking. You have so many power arms down there, which is a great problem to have. And the only problem that Gibby finds himself is trying to get everybody enough work in down there.
Well, I mean, on a given night, you could rest Ziegler, Hernandez, and JJ and go with guys like Shaw, Lindstrom, and Albers.
Yeah.
On another, you know, I mean, that's what they've afforded themselves down there with all those arms.
And that's what you need, because a lot of times the game's going to come down to the last 3, 4 innings.
Upton pops it up, right side of the infield. And that's it. All right, Joe, we'll talk to you at the end of the ball game. When we come back, Jody's going to update us on the playoff picture.
Interesting. It's a little more set in the National League than on the left side of your screen in the American League. And let's take a look at some of the highlights from tonight. Yankees taking on the Red Sox. Raul Bañez at the plate in the 12th. He hit the game-tying home run here. It is a walk-off single, and the Yankees beat Boston by the score of 4-3 in 12, and the Orioles are a game back as they try to win that division, but they've already clinched a postseason berth. A's Rangers, Derek Norris. 2 runs are going to come home here on the Cruz fielding error as the A's take a 2-1 lead over the Rangers, and if they sweep the Rangers, winning tonight and tomorrow, the Athletics will win that division. And guys, as you can tell, it is getting interesting in the American League in particular. One note on the Yankees game, which I thought was interesting, that when trailing entering the 9th, until tonight, they were 0-for-58. So you can already feel some of that October magic coming into play.
Yeah, how about that? It is fun, and we'll have tomorrow to watch too. It may come down to there's a base hit off Hernandez by Rutledge to open up the 8th inning for Colorado. He jumped on the first pitch. He had struck out the 3 previous times against Corbin tonight, but starts off on Hernandez with a single to left. David appearing for the 71st time. Pretty good numbers.
95 strikeouts and 22 walks.
First batter efficiency coming in here, almost 80%, but the leadoff guy touches him here. Tyler Colvin has a double tonight. He's 1 for 3. Now the Tide run on immediately for the Rockies here. They've left 5 on. Diamondbacks have left 7 on tonight.
Well, I tell you, those extra wild cards giving a lot of extra cities a lot of hope.
Sure.
And it's kept everybody in baseball interested, even if your team's out.
Diamondbacks were eliminated till the other night.
Yeah.
So,
but even the teams that are out are still watching because you're intrigued by the fascination of this. Can go down until tomorrow, the last day of the season, once again.
Remember the final day last year? Oh.
Was that Tampa Bay? Was that
Tampa Bay, Atlanta? I mean, 3 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
1-1 the count here on Colvin. For the Rockies, that was their 7th hit of the night. Corbin went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. Can get the win. Would be his 7th. There's a liner. Fair. Diamondbacks in trouble here. It's going to be 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the inning off Hernandez. Corbin's 2nd hit of the night.
When Hernandez ball's just staying up in the zone, not getting much sink tonight. Left that one up. Colvin once again doing the damage. This guy's been swinging a hot bat.
And now Pacheco will be the batter with 2nd and 3rd. Diamondbacks will concede the tying run here now. Our Nissan Text poll updated. Who do you think's going to go the furthest? And the A's, I just saw those highlights. They're getting the most votes.
They definitely have the mojo going this year. They're playing hot.
Under the managerial guidance of Bob Melvin. Line drive hit, Rockies lead. Hernandez just 3 batters and 3 hits and a 3-2 deficit now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, unfortunately, that'll give Colvin a no decision.
Catcher WILIN.
They're jumping on the early pitches too.
Not only that, but he's just leaving everything belt high right now.
He's thrown 5 pitches, 3 hits against him. And now you got Rosario. So the Rockies get the lead right back at 3-2. Still nobody out. Rosario's 0 for 3 tonight. Swing and a miss. Rosario 3 fly balls to the outfield, 2 to Upton and 1 to Parra. Pacheco just drove into with a double. He's a runner at second.
Right, out of all those guys, this is the most dangerous one right here at the plate.
Rutledge hit the first pitch he saw. Colvin hit the second. And Pacheco. And then a double to drive in both. One and two. Here's where Hernandez would like to limit the damage of those 2 runs. Keep it a 1-run game.
Well, this is a rarity for him. You don't see this too often. Giving up 3 hits in a row.
Got him. 1 out in the inning. Saturday, it's a full day of college football action beginning right here on Fox Sports Arizona, with Boise State taking on Southern Mississippi, followed by Iowa State battling 15th ranked TCU. Then in the FX game of the week, it's an in-state showdown between the Kansas Jayhawks and K-State Wildcats. Coverage of college football begins Saturday on Fox Sports Arizona and on FX. So 1 out here. And Andrew Brown is the hitter, 1 for 3 tonight. Brown scored a run in the second inning. For a long time, that was the only run of the ball game. Breaking ball in there, strike 1.
Well, he seems to have settled down now. You got Rosario to strike out, but now with 1 out, it still's got a runner in scoring position.
Got that slider moving pretty good. 1-2 the count. Again, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Game time. 3:30 with the pregame show. Final game of the year. Pandemonium Day here at the ballpark. Ian Kennedy. Broken bat. Ground ball, foul. Chipped it.
Oh, he hit that one right off the end.
Count stays 0-2.
That's what we call a cup bat, where the end of the bat is hollowed out. That's where he hit it.
I was trying to think the other day, what was the first year those bats came out?
The cup bats? Not sure. I never used one of those. I like my bat completely. I think a lot of hitters like the cup bat because it takes a little bit of weight off the top of the barrel, top of the bat.
Never used one?
Nope.
Into the dirt. Nice block by Montero. 1-2. Remember as kids, you used to have a bat. You break it, you put some nails in it, tape it up.
Use it as long as you can.
Yep. Had a baseball get wet. Use that waterlogged ball. It weighed about a pound. Made do what you had to work with. Fly ball left field. Uber going over. There now. Has it. And that's back number 2 here in the 8th. Our tools of the trade presented by Ram Trucks. Well, he did it with the bat, the 2-run over, but let's look at the glove of John McDonald.
A nice backhand play here. Well, to me, what makes him so good is he anticipates the ball being hit to him.
He's always got those feet going. This is that pitch is about to be delivered.
You always try to teach that to those young kids. Anticipate the ball being hit to you. Know what you want to do with the ball when it's hit to you.
Ground ball down to third. Nice play. Johnson needs a strong draw and got him. So Hernandez, after giving up back-to-back hits and surrendering the lead, that's the next 3. National League's best teams will look to their brightest stars to make the next unforgettable play that'll lead them to the NLCS and move them one step closer to the World Series. Legends are born in October, and our exclusive coverage of baseball's postseason begins Sunday, October 14th, with Game 1 of the National League Championship Series only on Fox. Marx Brothers comes on for the Rockies here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rockies get the lead back now, 3-2. A couple of runs off David Hernandez in the top of the 8th. Brothers, tough left-hander. He'll face Montero. Goldschmidt next, and then Kubel. I think he is 1 for 3 tonight. Fowler's in center, and Colvin's shifted over to right. And a foul out of play by Montero. D-backs have been out hit 9-8. Moscoso went 2 innings, allowed 5 hits, both Diamondbacks runs. But instead of possibly losing the game, he could now win the game. 1-2 on Miggy. Diamondbacks have their bullpen going. JJ and Ziegler. This game's kind of early, similar to last night, isn't it?
I'm not even trying to figure it out.
Ground ball down to third. Mayhew. There's Montero out, 1 away. Our Chance Roberts air conditioning cool play of the game. Plays actually. How about Patrick Corbin? Big night for him.
Yeah, really good. Had electric stuff tonight. Good curveball, nice fastball. Got the plays when he needed them. Nice backdoor breaking ball. Jamming the left-handed hitters. Boy, what a positive way to take to the offseason. This was a night he could really feel good about.
over their heads. Could get whiplash. Right at the third baseman from Goldschmidt. And 2 quick outs here in the 8th. Kubel up in his 30th double of the season and scored in the 7th inning. Scored on the McDonald home run. Against Brothers. To the 9th we go. 3-2 Rockies. Rockies with a 3-2 lead here. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch for the Diamondbacks, trying to keep it that 1-run deficit. And he'll face Blackman, Herrera, and then the pitcher's spot. Ziegler came in last night. Oh yeah, he got a double play. Nothing unusual for him, is it? 21 of them this year. Blackman tonight is 0 for 3.
Boy, if Ziegler can bottle that up, the year he's had this year, and come back next year again as effective.
Two 2-0 the count here. Well, you play 162, and we're finishing up number 161 here tonight. Betancourt's up in the Rockies bullpen. Diamondbacks, if they don't win this game, they'll be a game below 500, trying to get to 500 tomorrow. If they rally to win, they have a chance to finish the year 2 over. But then again, we've talked about it all season, Gonzo. It's been a 500 ball club. Just to give you an idea, here in September, the D-backs are 14-13. Before the All-Star break, they were 42-43, and they're 38-37 after the All-Star break.
I think I see a pattern.
Wow. Win a couple, lose a couple.
Talk about consistency.
Swing and a miss, strike him out. Yeah, unfortunately, 500 is not going to get you anywhere in baseball or most sports.
Shortstop.
Some of the leagues, though, with all the teams that get in, it could get you into the postseason. But not going to happen in baseball. Here's Herrera, who was doubled and walked tonight. Diamondbacks in the ninth inning have due up Johnson, McDonald, and the pitcher's spot.
Ziegler doing a nice job keeping the ball down in the zone.
14 fly balls all season against Ziegler. That's a base hit. He's gotten right where he wants him. He can get the double play ball now.
That's it. That's how he sets him up.
And for the Rockies, Matt McBride, it looks like.
Number 7, Matt McBride.
You're almost shocked when he doesn't get a double play ball.
Well, he's got a chance right here.
21 of them on the season. Most by relievers since Doug Sisk in 1988. That was a while back. Johnson started the double play ball last night that Ziegler got. Strike one.
I'll tell you, the infielders, they know when Ziegler comes in, they better be ready. They're going to get that ground ball sooner or later.
10 Rockies hits now tonight. They had 13 last night. Diamondbacks had 8 last night. They've got 8 in this game. Ziegler, the other thing he's done a pretty good job of holding runners. He had to work on that coming over here. Something all the Diamondback pitchers do.
Well, that's one of the things that they preach here is keeping those runners close, holding them.
Gibby's got pen in hand, still making notes. Just below by him, strike two.
Well, you almost don't want to strike him out. I want Ziegler to get another ground ball for a double play.
I sense one coming up right here. And again, we looked at the innings last night. It's like 130 fewer innings that he has thrown compared to starters who have a similar number of double plays.
You would think with as many ground balls he gets, how come more teams don't try to put runners in motion?
Struck him out. 2 outs. Hey, D-bag fans, we want you back here at Chase Field in 2013. Become a season ticket holder. Enjoy all the 2013 has to offer. That includes priority to purchase tickets to the 2013 WBC. You'll also enjoy benefits including exclusive player access, early entry into the ballpark, Chance to watch batting practice and the opportunity to exchange or donate unused tickets. Buy your season ticket package now. Call 602-462-4600 or log on to dbacks.com/tickets. Well, I know you're disappointed. Got another strikeout. Won't get the double play this inning. He's ahead of Rutledge 0-1. Strike 2. Ziegler against Rutledge here in the 9th.
Ziegler tried to overthrow that one a little bit. $22,000 plus here tonight. And a pop-up foul right back below us. Kids are still having fun. Well, he's ready. Kid. He's ready to go.
Yeah. Let me out there. I'll strike him out. Runner goes and a chopper. Ziegler's got it. Throws. Got him. Inning over. Diamondbacks will try and win it in the bottom of the 9th. Johnson, McDonald, and the pitcher's spot due up. By Miller Lite. This home run by John McDonald gave the Diamondbacks a lead in the 7th inning, his 6th of the year. Made it 2-1. But the Rockies then came right back with 2 off David Hernandez in the 8th, and that's the story of this one. It's 3-2 Rockies as we go to the 9th. And McDonald bats second of the inning. Chris Johnson will lead it off. He got the pitcher's spot. Betancourt blew the save last night when he gave up a 1-out 9th inning home run to Goldschmidt. They went 13. The Rockies ended up winning it 7-5.
Let's see if we can find that same magic once again.
The ironic thing, last night we went into the 9th inning. Score was 3-2.
That's right.
Who's going to hit the home run tonight? Johnny Mack going to hit his second of the game.
Maybe it'll be CJ's first one here at home.
All right, here we go. A hit tonight for Johnson, 1 for 3. Out of place, strike one. For the Rockies, it's Ben Chacin, Moscoso, Brothers, and Betancourt. Moscoso, who gave up the 2-run homer and saw the Diamondbacks take the lead, could get the win in this one. Strike two.
What a nice breaking ball down and away.
What makes Betancourt so tough?
It's just that breaking ball. He keeps it away from those right-handed hitters.
Oh, 2 count. Foul at the plate. Well, if you want to look at one of the areas where the Diamondbacks really took a tumble this year, how about one-run ball games? Last season, the Diamondbacks 28-16, 15-26 this year.
Yeah, they almost flip-flopped that around. What a difference!
That's a big difference. Close ball games. Diamondbacks have just not been good. Oh, he struck him out on a pitch into the dirt. He missed it by a foot, 1 down.
Oh, he's guessing right here. That ball didn't even reach home plate. He was already committed as soon as the ball left his hand.
You can't do that.
Well, he's frustrated right now.
Here's McDonald. A pinch hitter on Dennis Jacobs.
He's asking to hit one here. We're hoping.
I would guess, and I haven't looked it up, I don't think Johnny Mack's ever had a 2-homer game in his career. Never, we were told. See, they were on top of it. These guys in the truck, man, they are just...
They don't miss a beat. Or maybe a beat or two, but...
Jerry Mills said he went right there.
Jerry Mills didn't even want to ask. He just assumed he went.
It's Moonlight Graham right there with Aaron Hill. Probably see him as a pinch runner if McDonald gets on. One and two the count. Giants still beating the Dodgers 4-1 tonight, 7th inning. Dodgers lose it. They're done. Cardinals are in. They win. See what happens tomorrow. Yankees maintain their 1-game lead in the AL East over Baltimore. Both won tonight. Foul back.
Well, how nice would that be? The Giants will beat the Dodgers in LA.
Well, they want to, I guarantee you.
Oh, man. All that money they spent the last couple months of the season to try to put that team over the top just goes to show you that money is not going to buy you a championship.
Well, we haven't heard from Matt Williams in a while, so he's been Mike for us tonight. Let's see what Matty's got to say here. Mike Jacobs coming up.
I think Jake's seeing it good right now. He's got some ABs lately.
And sure enough, here comes Mike Jacobs up as a pinch hitter. Wild Blast is first as a Diamondback would win it. McDonald is at first base, no pinch runner. So Jacobs, who has gone 4 for 17 at the plate, he's driven into for the Diamondbacks. Takes a strike.
Well, you know, when you got a power hitter like Jacobs up, Betancourt's not going to get beat middle in. If Jacobs is going to beat you, it's going to have to be away.
Diamondbacks got a little magic in those bats here in the 9th inning tonight. He tried to pull a pitch that was off the plate. He's 0-2 now. Didn't have much success on that.
When he got a running fastball down and away, and Jacobs pulled off of it.
And out quickly in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. McDonald a 1-out single. He's the tied run at first base here in the 9th. Popped it up. Center field. Fowler coming on. 2 out. There's Parr now. And now we're going to see Graham going and run at first base for McDonald. Tyler Graham. A little more speed over there during that tying run. Parr tonight is 0 for 3 with a walk. Well, he hit one out last night. He hadn't hit one since June. Maybe he can make it back-to-back nights. And if he does that here, Diamondbacks would celebrate a win.
No fruit.
Turner gets back.
Well, they've been keeping the ball under Parra's hands, down and in. So they've been pitching him all day.
Parr's home run last night went the opposite field. Hit it well. His 7th of the year. It's Cody Ransom's bat. Phantom curtain call. 0-1 the count here on Parra. Graham carrying the tying run at first. Pinch runner here in the 9th. 2 men out. What you'd like to see is Parra get it to the next guy at the plate, Aaron Hill.
Either that or split the gaps out there. I know Fowler's playing deep out there, no doubles. Those 2 outs. Still want to see Graham, see if he can try to scoot around those bases.
And now the Diamondbacks down to their last strike. So an 0-2 count on Parra, who got the start in center tonight. 3-2 Rockies. They got 2 in the 8th inning. Graham gets back in again. Well, last year was so magical. Games like this, the Diamondbacks would win.
Well, you almost knew they were going to win these games.
Hasn't been the story in 2012. Complete opposite. There's a base hit. Graham around second will try for third and make it in there. And it's first and third on the hit by Parra. They're still alive. How about that with 2 strikes on it?
A nice piece of hitting by Parra. Just stays on it. Goes the opposite field. A nice job by Graham. He sees the outfielder kind of relaxing on it. Although there's 2 outs, he took the aggressive turn around second and headed for third.
I'll tell you what, he can run. I watched him going into second base, and he, as you said, when he saw the left fielder, he just put it into a different gear heading to third base.
Yeah, he saw the left fielder lay back. Not only that, but now what that does with him getting to third, it puts a little bit of pressure on Rosario, who's had a lot of pass balls behind the plate.
And it gets Hill to the plate. He's got 2 hits tonight, 2 for 4. So 2 hits in the inning off Betancourt. The tie and a potential winning run is on base. And Hill the batter. There it goes! Walk-off win, D-backs. Hill does it again. Second walk-off win this season, the other against Oakland in June. It's a Fulton home run, another $150 going to Central Arizona Mountain Rescue Association.
Boy, he got a fastball on the inner half of the plate, and as soon as he swung the bat, he knew it. He knew he got it.
Well, why not Aaron Hill? It's been him all.
Boy, good things happen to good people, and he's one of them tonight.
Nice comeback win for the Diamondbacks. Hill a 3-hit night. Another home run, giving him 26, 85 runs batted in. Now let's go downstairs. Jody's got the hero.
All right, Aaron Hill almost on cue there. What were you thinking when you stepped to the plate with a chance to win this?
Nothing. Just stay soft.
A bubblegum shower, huh?
No, just try to keep it simple. You know, obviously, get the foot down, see a pitch up, hopefully get a pitch I can drive.
Let me go back because John McDonald, your partner out there in the infield, gave your team the lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th. That was what kind of got this going, and then you were able to finish it off.
He did great. Obviously, it was they pitched a great game today, and you know Mac was able to put us on top. It's always fun to contribute, and you know, the guys did a great job in the last inning getting on base, and just it's always fun to come away with a win.
Pretty sure that was not the pitch Betancourt was looking to send to you, but what did you see there?
The fastball in. And it's something like I said, you stay soft, you hopefully get your foot down and make a good swing.
How did that feel, that walk-off celebration?
Good. You know, we didn't have too many of them this year, but never late, better late than never, I guess.
How does it feel to, you know, be able to do this? Only 2 games left, and now 1 game left to be able to pull out a win like this?
Win's a win. Obviously, no matter what, we come out here to win. You know, we appreciate these guys coming out, even though we didn't make the playoffs. You know, so it's we got 1 game left. We're gonna come out and play hard for you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Aaron. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna send it on up to our post-game set. Todd Walsh and And Joe Borowski now after a win, like Aaron said, not too many like this year, but it was certainly fun on this night, guys.
You got it, Jody. More from Jody Jackson a little bit later on. Great job with Aaron Hill. And Joe, before we go to a break, as we get ready for Diamondbacks Live in just a matter of moments, Kevin Towers sat here on the pregame show tonight and talked about the difference between last year and this year, the drama, the magic, the walk-off wins. We saw 9 of them a year ago. Just one. Was afraid tonight was going to be like Groundhog Day, but it wasn't. This is a nice little way to catapult yourself into game 162, isn't it?
I don't know. It was a little strange. It was a prelude to tonight. But, Todd, they can always use this as a building block. These last few games, even though they don't mean anything as far as playoff picture, use them to build into going to the offseason.
What I'd like to do is just take your post-game format, because it's a lot like last night. We just scribble it, because we're going to have to start all over again. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
You got about a minute to get ready. So we'll take a break here from Chase Field. High drama for the Arizona Diamondbacks. When we come back, we'll break it all down. As we go to a break, let's take a look at it once again. The walk-off from Aaron Hill, as Luis Gonzalez said last night on our air, arguably the most valuable player on this team. And there is the punctuation mark on that statement and on this game. When we come back, more post-game reaction. We'll hear from Kirk Gibson, Luis Gonzalez, and Greg Schulte, Jody Jackson, and, of course, the star of the show, Joe Borowski. When we come back, Diamondbacks Live presented by CenturyLink.